Hello, everyone. Hey, beautiful souls. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are safe. Just know that you are always loved and you're never alone. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is the unknown. It's not promised. You are in the present. This is a gift. This is an energy to reside in and just be full of gratitude at this time. Thank you for any new subscribers. Guys, thank you for your likes. Thank you for the shares. Please subscribe to YouTube so you can get notification when I do videos. I am doing a pick a path pile at this time, a little tongue twister. So the first one I have, maybe you guys can't see that. Oh, doesn't matter. Okay, so that's the amethyst. Just like to show the crystal. This is aquamarine. It's a very, very, very pretty. And then we have the rose quartz. Okay, so this is pick a path. This is what is being healed at this time or what you are already healing at this time. So you can take what resonates. You can look at all three piles. I've already shuffled and activated the cards, meditated over the cards, for the sake of timing. I know sometimes people do like to have the shuffling. When I was meditating over this or getting the downloads, I should say, I was seeing the numbers. So the numbers that could be pulling on you guys at this time is the 444s, the 111555. That's been a big one lately. And then 45, 45, 54, 54. Check those numbers out. Google angel numbers and see what messages are coming towards you, those synchronicity, God, I can't speak. Synchronicity numbers. Tongue twisters are happening at this time. So, there may be something with communication, but we just went through that portal of the 22222. So the 22222, right? Major activation portals at this time. So a lot of healing activations are happening. You could be getting ringing in your ears. Definitely, if it's prolonged, get it checked out. But that is an ascension that your spirit guides, the universe is communicating with you at this time. So I'm going to get right to this so I don't have to make a video too long, trying not to put myself in the video. I wanted to just be focused on the cards, okay? So I'm going to move these to the side if you chose, and then I'll have the timestamps. I think I'm going to have them in the comment section. If not, they're in the description section, okay? All right, guys. Thank you guys for being here. And we're going to get started. We'll just move these over. So the first card out that for the healing and or is being healed is the Nine of Cups. So there's a lot of desire that's being healed. There's a lot of wish fulfillment that you're trying to obtain. A lot of healing that's also happening is if there's any alcoholism in your family. If that runs in your family, that is something that has affected you at some point or another and has put a limitation on really opening yourself to individuals, especially if you are somebody that experienced drinking and you've made very bad, poor decisions that have affected you. I'm hearing this could have affected you in your life where it also affected your children. So that's what's being healed at this time. What's also being healed with the Ace of Wands is you trying to get back into your sexiness. You trying to get back into you, get that spark back, get that confidence back. You're trying to get back into feeling like yourself again from, any type of blockages, stagnant, any type of delays, anyone putting you down, anyone not supporting you. You're really trying to find that. And that is what's coming towards you. That is what your spirit guides, the universe, that is what the Most High God is trying to convey to you at this time during your healing. Okay. Then we have the Truth Oracle. So any messages that you need to know at this time, I bury myself and work to forget you. I also, with this, I'm hearing you're burying your own self into work so you don't have to deal with what needs to be healed. You don't want to face it. It's almost a thing where if you don't speak about it or you don't acknowledge it, it's not happening. Unfortunately, especially during retrogrades, things that were buried are coming back up, and it's coming back to the surface at this time. I hid who I really am from you. Again, these are inner thoughts. These are inner feelings. These are what is suppressed. This is the ego. This is, what your higher self is wanting you to acknowledge, that you're hiding who you are. You're hiding who you are, not only from yourself, but from the world. It is time to speak your story. It's time to step into your truth. And, you potentially could be somebody that wants to work with other individual who has had alcoholism in their family. Even if you don't have alcoholism in your family, if this was like a mother or a father, somebody that could have affected your upbringing in the way that you thought and the way that you love based on somebody else's addiction. So I pulled out the Sex Tarot just because if there's any healing in that way. So there's judgment. So you judge situations, again, based on inner child healing from what you've seen from your parents, okay? From a small group, this may or may not resonate. You may have witnessed your parents doing drugs, or you may have witnessed your parents with other individuals doing drugs. Not for everyone. You are wanting a second chance and wanting to learn and how to have loving, healthy relationships with other individuals, as well as teaching your children. I'm hearing what's healing at this time is it's important for you to show your children what healthy love is. And that's what you're manifesting. If you were having any toxic relationships, that is something that you're healing from. Yes, definitely. With the Queen of Pentacles is what you are healing from, to be independent, to make your own money, to not rely on someone, to also, if this was a situation where you spent a lot of money on drinking and you lost jobs, you lost friends, you lost a family member, and if also switch the roles, if you lost a loved one to alcoholism. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So there's a lot of trauma within you that, as much as you are desiring and longing for this deep, true, healthy love, you're understanding that because of the conditionings, because of the trauma that you experienced as a child, it is really hard for you to knock your walls down. It is really hard for you to let individuals in, especially when it's time to share your experience of your upbringing. You don't have to be embarrassed about, how you was raised. You don't have to be embarrassed about the experience you have. These experiences are lessons that are helping you grow. Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction that is here. My ears are buzzing and ringing at this time. So I'm really, really feeling like this is a high level connection that you may have found that is actually bringing you to want this type of healing now. This could be a soul person, whether this is a lover or not. This is a soul person that is activating you to want to have these high vibrational love relationships, sacred relationships. You're not wanting surface, superficial relationships, okay? That's blessed. That is so beautiful. And then the future message from the Sacred Travelers Oracle is miracles expect the wondrous to emerge. So this is what's going on. The miracles are happening in your life. You're seeing the miracles. Miracles are happening every day. You're working on yourself and you are healing. Okay, pile 1. Thank you guys. Please like and share if that resonated. And I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2. Again, this is the, let's get that in there. This is the aquamarine. If that is a crystal that you're being guided to work with, go ahead and look into that crystal. All right, so the first one that we have out is the Wheel of Fortune. So this ability, or what you are trying to heal, when you're dreaming, you could be teleporting, you could be having deep, vivid dreams, you could be a medium, you could be an empath, you could be a psychic that is in your bloodline. This is something that's activating for you at this time. You also could have the ability of telekinesis and to teleport, and this could be something that is being done energetically. Okay, very high healing being done right here. If this is something that you are afraid of and that you have blocked, this is, since this recent portal, this is what is activating at this time. That is very, very powerful. And the Temperance. So a lot of healing for this pile. I feel like this is a pile that has been healing for a while now, a couple of years now. You know, even if your healing journey has went back and forth and it's pulled you back and forth, I'm also hearing that you have powers in the divine organic darkness. Everybody wants to associate dark with evil, and that's the furthest from the truth. You can have false light and that be evil as well. So there's a loving energy, a pure energy that is surrounded around you, that you are pouring into yourself, and you're getting to know what your abilities are. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yes, so this pile here is deeply involved within themselves. This would be a pile where you are more consistent with your spirituality. Even if this is like the past, this could be a year. I'm hearing even 5 years on this path. This could be a year. But it really is, you're at a higher perspective now in your life, that you're understanding that the heartaches that you've been through, the suffering, the pain you've been through was all a spiritual lesson. Whew. Okay, yeah, this pile feels really, really, really deep. It does feel beautiful, but it feels like a lot. You've went through a lot to get to this point. I wish I could take back my words. So there are individuals who were not supportive of you. They were not supportive of the path that you were on and of your abilities, and tried to talk you down. If they've laughed at you or they made you feel like you was crazy, these individuals are wishing that they can take back their words. Here we have the 8 of Cups, because there's people you had to walk away from, and you had big sacrifices to do that, because you had to choose yourself first. And then we have the double confirmation with the Temperance again. So a lot of self-healing, a lot of self-care. I'm also hearing you are someone that you may want to be a mentor, a healer. You may have shamanism in your bloodline. You are somebody that really feel of service to aid other individuals who are suffering, and they need help and assistance. You're really ready to step in, but you've learned that you have to come first, and your cup has to be filled before you can give anybody else. So confirmation, it says love yourself first. Your self-esteem makes you more romantically attractive. So this is what is pulling in soulmates to you. You can have individuals who really are pulling on your attention, but you're turning, people, places, and things down if it doesn't suit you. It has to really just be on your time. Bless. Beautiful. It is safe for you to love, open your heart, and give and receive the highest energy of all. All right. So so working on that heart chakra, building that heart chakra, healing the heart chakra, and you're in the energy, in a space that you have, a lot of pink aura is around you, a bright white light is around you. Individuals are seeing how much you have changed in such a beautiful, divine way. All right. Whether you are a male or a female. All right. And then our future message, navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So this is something that you are and have been actively doing. I'm hearing you are actually enjoying the journey, not trying to reach the destination. Oh, right. That one. I love that one. That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Now, pile 3. And again, as a reminder, rose quartz. So the first card we have out is the 6 of Cups. So what you're healing or have been healing is reminiscing of your childhood, the innocence that you've had, what you've experienced as a child, your inner child wounds. I'm hearing that what you're healing is tapping back into that little girl or that little boy and just letting them know that you are safe. Letting them know that if something happened, it was not your fault. Letting them know that you are always loved. I'm also hearing someone is practicing, imagining that they're talking. Their adult self is talking to the younger self, giving the younger self advice. So that's a beautiful ritual to do. I'm hearing that you're doing affirmations, to build your confidence, to build your self-esteem, to build your love up, and just honoring your mother and honoring your father. Okay, beautiful. Then we have the 8 of Cups. Walking away from old emotions, walking away from old ideas, old patterns, old addictions, old conditions. When I say addictions, that could be anything. Sometimes people are addicted to just, being comfortable a certain way. Addictions is not always so traumatic, like, drugs and addicted to sex. And, there's plenty, people we're addicted to YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, social media. There's so many different things. But in this case, walking away from individuals who are not willing to heal and they're not on the same path as you. You are wanting to better yourself. You are wanting to grow and to evolve. And then to do that, these individuals will hold you back. Trauma bonding is what you're healing from. I regret lying to you. So I'm more or less not really hearing this from somebody else. You regret lying to yourself. Okay? That is a huge one. If this resonates, you would know what that is talking about. Okay? I wish things could be different. You will have other individuals. You may resonate with pile 2, where other individuals didn't see you for who you was. Maybe in some aspect you didn't see who you really was until now. But some things are undoable. I'm hearing that you have learned to forgive, but that doesn't mean you have to forget. So we can forgive and still love individuals from afar. All right. So we have the Sex Tarot, any healing from that. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So there may have been a codependency where you felt like you needed a man or a woman to do a particular thing or to be with you, that's where you thought your happiness would be. Well, if I was just with somebody, or, a codependency here, that, maybe you had this list of this expectation of how somebody was supposed to be. And during your healing, you realize that, that just isn't the case. There's a new perspective that you have, all right, on how somebody protects you and how somebody provides for you. Meaning you will do that for yourself first. It doesn't take for somebody else to do that. You can do this on your own. And the nine of cups. So you may resonated with wanting to pick pile 1 because the 9 of cups was in that as well. Having to deal with any type of alcohol, as well as wish fulfillment. In this one, I'm feeling more wish fulfillment. Going after your desire is what you're healing, because you have sacrificed so long to people please others, and or you was afraid that others would judge you on what your desires are, okay? The heart wants what the heart wants. Engagement. Your love life is extending to a higher level of commitment. So for pile 3, you really have manifested the sacred type of love, a soulmate, maybe even a twin flame. There's a union that is happening for you that is coming together. If you pick pile 3 and you're single, this is something that is a future. This is what's to come in the future if you don't see it now. But if you are healing and you are open to receiving divine love and trusting, this is what you are healing. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So you are in the healing that you are no longer suppressing who you want to love and how you want to love without individuals judging you. Everybody's love, everybody's marriages, relationships are not traditional, and who deems how somebody and people are supposed to love each other. Okay, if you and this person have an open understanding of what love means to the both of you, then that's all that matters, right? And it says, protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. You are cherished. Can we see that on the camera? You are cherished by the angels. So this is really, really beautiful energy around you. Pile number 3. This is where you're really healing. That has to do with love for yourself. This unconditional love that you have for yourself has brought in a new perspective on relationships and how relationships are developed and what relationships look like to you. All right, pile 3. Guys, thank you for being here, and I will see you until next time. I cannot talk today. Stay safe. Okay, guys? Peace.